This is quite an important topic this morning because we're going to talk about a drill that we use to teach dogs to get on and off points. You know, when I first started training, it was a little different because in those days, mostly dogs wanted to get on points and we were trying to figure out how to keep them from going on points. Today, it's like you got to get on and you got to get off, and when you're on, many times there's a poison bird there, a dry pop, something to cause you to want to stay there. So when I first started, we had, if we can look at this is quite a magnificent drawing here. Land, point, water. When I first started training, we had a pattern, and it was one line out to sea, one past the point, and one over the point. That was how we taught that concept. Mostly it was don't go on the point. Today there's all kinds of drills that have been designed to teach this concept, and a lot of tune-up drills and whatnot that go over the point, past the point, on fat, whatever. So anyway, over the years I've developed a way that I think is a good way to teach the idea of getting on a point and getting off. And what I like to do, and I think it's really a great drill, is have a pile, bumpers here, the line is here, and so you have basically a pile that's past the point. And I think it's important to establish that so a dog feels very comfortable going past the point. At some point, you stop him and give him a permission cast to get on the point and then off the point back to the same pile. So keep in mind I'm drawing left-handed. So that might be confusing to some people because they say, why don't you just cast on the point and have him keep going? Well, because most points aren't like this. Most points aren't really points at all. They're just a fat spot on the land. They may look more like that, just a little bulge. And you always want a dog to you want to make sure the dog goes here and not there, which is what mostly they do in a field trial. If you watch, or a hunt test, or it's just common, they want to stay on land. So the idea of this is you go back and forth to the pile so they get established at this is the pile. And I exaggerated this. With a more advanced dog, you're going to get probably closer to the point when you're first starting out. But then you stop them, give them the permission cast, which to me is back, very gentle, verbal, which means get on the point. Verbal means get on the point. Silent means don't go on the point, which is an important, I'll come back to that. But you want to get on the point back with a little gentle verbal. Now they're on the point. And then when you get off the point, it's a cast back to this pile. So they get in the habit of this kind of an action, not that kind of an action. So whatever you do, the important thing is to be consistent. So if you're going to use a verbal to get on the point, you have to do it all the time. Then when you do give a verbal, they say, oh, I got to get on the point. If you are consistent, eventually they get the picture on this. And to me, it's much more effective than having these patterns that go this way, and that way. Obviously, dogs learn. As long as you're consistent and keep doing it the same, they're going to get the point. But that's probably not a very good drawing. I hope it's clear. But to me, that's a very, very good way to teach getting on the point and getting off where you want them off, not circling back and staying on land, or getting off the back side of the point where you can't even see them. You can't even handle because you don't know where they are. So this is something you have to establish as a drill that you do on occasion, because you want a dog to know, oh, angle back permission cast means get on, but I'm getting off, and I'm getting off at an angle out to sea, not curling around and staying on land. So that's to me at least it's a good drill to go in conjunction with tune-up drills and some other drills you might do, because this on and off point is almost in every trial. It's everywhere, and if you're not good at it, you can be in really great shape, and then all of a sudden, oh, didn't do a good water blind. And usually when you don't do a good water blind, it's because you didn't get off the point correctly. So in the meantime, don't forget to subscribe. I forget to mention that. Please subscribe. And also, if you have a young dog and you're getting it started, I mean a puppy, and maybe you're expecting a brand new puppy or just got a new puppy, have a 6 or 7 month old dog, don't forget to go to my website, billhillman.net, and check out the complete course in training a young retriever. And this is a puppy that starts out, and you can watch him grow up and learn all the basic parts of this young dog training. So check that out. I lift up my eyes to the hills. Where does my help come from? My help comes from the Lord, the maker of heaven and earth. He will not let your foot slip. He who watches over you will not slumber.